The Kansas State Wildcats are at odds of 250-1 to win the NCAA Championship in 2017. The team went 17-16 last season, going 5-12 in the Big 12. It was a long season for the Wildcats a year ago under head coach Bruce Weber, as the team won just 5 games in the Big 12. The team does return Wesley Iwundu, who averaged 11.9 points per game this season, but he needs help. The Wildcats will have to replace Justin Edwards, who was the team's top scorer last season, and they will also have to find a replacement for Stephen Hurt. Kansas State brought in Xavier Sneed, who should start as a freshman. The team also added Brian Patrick and Cartier Diarra in the backcourt, and James Love III, Isaiah Maurice, Pierson McAtee, and Dante Williams in the frontcourt. The Wildcats still have Kamau Stokes, who ran the point last season. Kansas State also brings back DJ Johnson and Dean Wade, who will probably start this season. Johnson averaged 9.3 points and 5.2 rebounds last season, while Wade averaged 9.9 points and 5.1 rebounds per game. The Wildcats may decide to start Barry Brown this season after he averaged 8.6 points per game last season. The Wildcats were not a good team last season straight up, but they were not that bad against the spread, going 15-14-1, including 8-6 ATS at home. Kansas State went over in 16 of their 30 games last season. The Wildcats have a deep roster, but there are no real stars who can lead the way on a nightly basis. The Wildcats do have more experience than they had a year ago, but it is hard to see the team doing much in a very tough Big 12 conference. Just finishing in the upper half of the conference and playing in some sort of postseason tournament like the NIT or CBI would be considered a successful season for K-State.